Guys, Joel Frank here, market analyst for YouTrading, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a trade idea I've been having recently. Now, it's in an instrument that we've talked about a lot in the last couple of months, euro dollar. You can see I've got it here on one-day candlesticks, and my trade idea pretty much is that despite this recent stabilization that we've seen around the parity level, which is 1.0 basically, and we've seen that stabilization in the last sort of week or so, despite last Friday's hawkish tone from Fed Chair Jerome Powell, which did cause a lot of movement in other asset classes like strengthening the US dollar versus the yen and sterling, weakness in stocks, weakness in crypto. Didn't really affect euro dollar, and that's because pretty much hand in hand with the increased expectations for Fed tightening, you've also had an increase in expectations for ECB tightening. So that's what's keeping euro dollar sticky here at the at the parity mark, pretty much. But yeah, my trade idea is pretty much that this downtrend, which has been in place since February, is likely to continue. Why do I say that? Because my thesis is still the same. The Eurozone economy is pretty much entering into stagflation as a result of the energy crisis, which has seen electricity and gas prices surge to just ridiculous levels compared to historical norms. You know, it's very volatile, these gas prices. So today we've actually seen them coming down a little bit, but still it's well above normal levels. And the Eurozone economy is pretty much, it's probably already in stagflation, actually. We're going to see over the next few months as more data comes out whether we're in stagflation yet or not. I think we probably already are in Europe. Meanwhile, in the US, inflation is high, energy prices are high, but the most recent data we've had has been suggestive of the fact that the US economy does continue to grow. There is some important data coming out later this week. We've got jobs data, ISM data, and that will update that story. But I think that the US is going to remain stronger, or the US economy is going to remain stronger relative to the Eurozone economy for the foreseeable future, because pretty much it doesn't have as bad of an energy crisis. It's not as badly exposed to the war in Ukraine. Going hand in hand with that, it looks as though the Fed is going to be significantly more hawkish when all is said and done than the ECB. I mean, we're talking about Fed interest rates moving potentially above 4%. What we're talking about with the ECB, 2% maybe, maximum. So the argument for a sustained, rebound in euro-dollar back towards whatever level you like, it's not very persuasive, which is why I'm thinking we're going to continue moving lower within this trend channel. Pretty simple thesis, I think. So yeah, that means I'm looking for areas where you might want to start getting short. So okay, 101. That's been that was support in late July. You can see it's been some resistance recently in August. So you could be looking there just above that, 101.25, bit more resistance. Maybe you could be thinking about having a short entry there and then a stop just above it there. Might be a bit of an obvious one. You might want to wait for the pair to go a little bit higher, potentially back towards 101.50 sort of area. Maybe test this long-term downtrend, maybe the 50-day moving average here around 102. But pretty much I do expect that we're probably not going to break above this downtrend, and we probably are going to go below this parity level convincingly. And if we want to talk about the next potential target, we have to go on 1 month candlesticks and zoom way back in the past. How far back? Let's have a look. All the way back to, yeah, basically the start of the millennium. And you're looking at the next area of support around 0.96. Okay, so that's my long-term target for euro dollar. If things continue, if that divergent story with the US and Eurozone economy and Fed and ECB policy sort of remains as it is, that is my long-term target. You can see about down here. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.